Alright guys, when you do negative exponents, and the only thing you're going to want to do with negative exponents is rewriting them as positive exponents. And you can think of, if you've got a negative exponent, well, first of all, let's look at the rule so you can see what to do. And I've kind of put some checks on there. A negative exponent can be on the top of a fraction. It can be on the bottom of a fraction. And if you'll think back, maybe you liked to play upstairs in the house. Well, when you got bad, you got sent to the basement to get right. And that's what you're going to do if the negative exponent is at the top of a number, like m to the negative a power. We send it down to the basement to make it a positive exponent. So that becomes 1 over m to the a power. And then on this example right here, 1 over m to the negative a power, when you look at that one, to make it act right, you got to send it upstairs. So it can't play in the basement anymore because it's a negative exponent. You send it upstairs, and then it becomes positive. So basically, if you move the exponent from top to bottom, the exponent changes signs. But when the exponent is negative, if you move it, it becomes positive. And that's what we want to do. So we're going to go back here, and we're going to look at this expression with exponents. And what we've got is s to the second power, but g is to the negative 2 power, and h is to the negative 3 power. We want to rewrite that with positive exponents instead of negative. So I'm going to put my fraction bar right here. And look, s to the second power, that's already positive, so I don't really have to change that up. And b to the fourth power, that's also positive, so I don't have to change that up. The ones that I have to change up is a g to the negative 2 and h to the negative 3. Well, if I move that g to the negative 2 to the bottom, that negative goes away, and it is now just g to the second power. And then if I move that h to the negative 3 to the top, that negative goes away. So it's now h to the 3. And so what you're going to want to do is, when you rewrite exponents, you want the exponents to usually be positive. And so my final expression would look like this if I wanted to rewrite it with positive exponents. S squared, h to the third, b to the fourth power, and g squared. And that is my final answer written with positive exponents.